Last week I made this interesting upcycled scarf, and today I'm going to show you how I did it. I started with this vintage crochet piece which I washed and laid out to dry. I also had this other crochet trim that I thought would be a really nice contrast. I had to do quite a bit of precision stitching, but it was worth it because the stitches look pretty discreet and it's really secure on the base piece. Then I started making embellishments, which is mostly out of scrap lace, and a lot of this was vintage as well. I was just mostly using up stuff that I've had on hand that I was left over from other projects. So these get stitched into circles and then gathered at the center to make this kind of flower shape. Then it was time to place everything, including these little lace appliques that I hand dyed. At this point, I'm just pinning things in place to figure out my arrangement. Then I attach them all using my machine and just stitching around the center so that the outer edges of the petals will stay three-dimensional. I wanted to put my name on it, so I used this little tag with gold plating and hand stitched it into one of the corners. Finally, I added beads to the center of the flowers, and these are all hand stitched too. I used a second color for a little bit more variety and then secured them all by hand. So this is what it looked like when that was all done. Here's the finished scarf, which has our kind of homespun, whimsical look to it, and it's definitely one of a kind.